doing. So this morning we're going to be looking at it from two angles. Okay, the angle of the technicals. Okay, we look at the charts and see what the chart is trying to tell us. Then we look at it fundamentally also. Okay, because when you say technical analysis, okay, and you're also making price prediction, okay, that's exactly what we are doing today, because we are doing technical analysis and price prediction of core. All right. So if you are a core lover here, you love, you are mining coin, you're a lover of coin. I want you to send me the message in the group chat. Okay, in the chat, send me a message in the group chat. Let me know, are you mining coin? Are you a coin miner? Do you have some core, uh do you have core on OB exchange, okay, that you have right now still holding on the exchange? Do you have core in your private wallet, maybe on MetaMask or any other wallet? Okay, do you have core right there? Okay, if you have core, let me see your hands up in the comment box. Okay, let me see. Let me feel your presence. So you have Vladimir, Vladimir. Okay, I hope I got that correctly. Okay, so we have Vladimir in the chat. Vladimir, what's up with you? How are you doing? Then we have Ibrahim. Ibrahim is here. Okay, if you have call, let me see your hands up. Okay, send some emoji in the chat. Okay, tell me, let me know you have call. How many call did you have? Did you mind them? Okay, those call that you have, did you mind them, or did you get them through buying and selling? Did you buy them on Obi, or did you mind them? Do you mind them on your mobile app? Okay, so we have KBA. KBA is here. You're welcome to this live stream, KBA. Okay, also let me know where you guys are watching me from at the moment. I'd like to know where you're watching me from. Okay, maybe you're watching me from the US, from Canada, from Europe, from Asia, from Africa. Let me know the continent or the country where you're watching me from right now. I'm quite interested in that. All right. So again, technical analysis and price prediction of core. Okay, will call actually hit $50 per coin price? Will call actually go down even more and hit maybe like $1 or 50 cents per call? Okay, what's going to be the future of call? Okay, what do you think is going to be the future of call? Let me see your price prediction in the chat box. Okay, from Malaysia, awesome, awesome, awesome. From Malaysia, from Nigeria, awesome. That is 8N52. Okay, from Nigeria. Awesome. I like that. I like that. So I think Core have a lot of followers, a lot of fans, across the world. Okay, this is your me from Nigeria. Okay, okay, awesome, awesome. Thanks for that, man. So Core has a lot of followers across the world. A lot of people are showing tremendous interest in Core right now. Okay, they are showing tremendous interest in core right now. Okay, so for that reason, you're gonna feel like I don't like to miss out. Core could be the next big thing. Okay, even though there was a price prediction that core will launch at maybe $6,000 per coin, or so. But when it was launched at a price that is even lesser than $100, a lot of people were disappointed. They were like, "Oh, we thought this is gonna make us rich. This is gonna make us a multi-millionaire." People feel disappointed in that. Okay, but here is it. The projects are gonna do what they feel is the best for their project. Okay, regardless of what the community think at the initial stage. Okay, except it is a DAO, like it is a full-fledged DAO, whereby people have a governance token, or probably maybe core is serving as a governance token that people can use to make decisions. Okay, so that's a different ball game. That's a different ball game. So if that is the case, okay, then the community will be able to make decision for the organization. But as it is now, the team actually made decision for the organization. And there is one thing that people also need to realize, and I keep saying it, that when you think that core will actually launch at $6,000 per core coin, or any price above $1,000 per core, then it means that you've not actually taken your time to um understand the tokenomics of core. Okay, so if you're watching me now, I want you to do something for me right now. Okay, um, I'm very close to having 3,000 followers on Obi right now, so I want you to follow me. Okay, I want you to be a part of that success. So I want you all to follow me now on Obi. And join my group. I think the group have close to 6,000 or 7,000 members right now. So join the group and follow Obi. Follow me on Obi right now. That is how you get notified every time I'm going live on Obi. Anytime I schedule a live stream and I'm about to go live, Obi will send a notification to you. Okay, so with that, you're not going to be able to miss out of all the amazing content I'm going to be sharing with you, okay, on this platform. And if you're just new, if you're just watching my live stream for the first time, I want you to do something also. Okay, I want you to go right there. Okay, and watch the previous analysis, the previous price prediction I've done, the previous teachings I've done about crypto, blockchain, how to create a crypto project, how to launch your own DAO and all that. There are a bunch of videos, about 70 of them right there that you can always go back and watch on Obi at the moment. So feel free to go to check out my profile, and check out all of this amazing content. Like it's like a school, an academy on its own. Okay, it's like a school and academy on its own. So here we are today, looking at the chart of core, as you can see. Okay, the launch price of core was really, really, really awesome. Really, really awesome, because okay, I could not even imagine that this will launch. I think it launched probably above $15. Let me check again. Let me check on CoinMarketCap. I think I checked out the price that very day. What is CoinMarketCap? Okay, CoinMarketCap will give us information about the launch price. Okay, so in form of all-time high. That's how it's going to display it. In form of all-time high. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. Okay. The highest price. So oh wow, it was 6.4. Yeah. So all-time high was 6.47. That is not bad. So coin acquire core has really dropped it has really lost over 50% of its value since the launch time. Okay, over 50% of its value since launch time. So that is not something to be scared of, really. Okay, not something to be scared of. Okay, because these are things you have to look out for before you invest into core, or before you buy coin. These are things you have to, if you say you've missed core, someone said I've missed core right there. Who's that? You didn't miss anything. Okay, you didn't miss anything whatsoever. You didn't miss anything. That's the truth. That's the truth. Because maybe you missed the airdrop. That would have been more reasonable. But if you really want to like still, ape in, okay, why not? You can still ape in, just send about $200 to maybe $200 or $500 to OB platform, buy some core, sell it out, and keep it in your private wallet. All right. So we are still not in a bull market yet. So anything can still happen. So now let's go back to our analysis. Um, then the all-time low was 2.54. Okay, 2.54. Okay, though I was actually expecting it to even get lower than that. Okay, we have Ariyo Samson is watching from Nigeria. Okay, awesome, awesome. Welcome, Ariyo Samson. Okay, welcome. So now, um, you know, Coin is trying to mimic the tokenomics of Bitcoin, as you can see. Okay, Bitcoin had a maximum supply of 21 million. Okay, that can ever exist. That is the concept of maximum supply. Then it's having a total supply of 21 um, million also, but core multiplied that by 1,000. Okay, so instead of having a 21 million core, now they have a 2.1 billion core. So out of the 2.1 billion core, only 49 million core is circulating right now, maybe across exchanges, from wallet to wallet. So you have only 49 million that is circulating at the moment. So still means that if the market is fully diluted, okay, if the market is fully diluted, man, that will actually affect the price a whole lot more. But you don't have to be scared about that, because the circulating supply is lower compared to total supply. Usually, based on fundamentals, I always avoid a project like this. Okay, because imagine that the price keep hovering around $3 to $6. Okay, and the circulating supply keeps increasing in the market. Okay, it keeps increasing in the market. What's going to be the fate of that coin? Let's assume that something just happened now, and an extra 500 million call was pumped into the market. What's going to happen to the price? Okay, there's going to be a lot of massive sell pressure. Okay, a lot of massive sell pressure on call. That's what you experience. So, but before you can make a conclusion about that, you have to understand the emission rates of call. Okay, what's going to be the annual emission rate? What's going to be the emission rate for the next 10 years? These are things you have to understand. What about the unlock? What about the unlocking event for airdrops? Okay, because if you are buying call now, okay, you could be buying call a little bit more expensive than you ought to have bought it maybe in the next few months. Because um one thing about airdrops is airdrop is free money. Okay, people don't really make much financial investment aside their time and energy. Okay, so when they actually unlock some of these airdrops, okay, the question is, when the airdrops are unlocked, what is the total supply of core that is dedicated to airdrop? That's another question you have to pay attention to. Okay, so if the total supply of the airdrop that will potentially go into the market is just a little bit above, let me say, 100 million core. Okay, that is still reasonable. All right. So with that, you can be looking at the core price to buy it lower than maybe like $1.50 or maybe like $1.20 or even $1. All right. So, but we are not there yet. We are still trying to make our prediction. We're trying to make our analysis. Okay. So I want you to like stick around and watch this to the end. So we've gone through the few details on coin market cap, and as you can see here, in the last 24 hours, lower price was 2.9 and the high price was around 3.06. Okay, so if you look at the charts, it's been experiencing some number of spikes here and there. Okay, maybe in 4 hours time frame. Okay, you've been seeing some spikes. Okay, in the last few hours, right there. Okay, so and as you can see, if you're using trend lines to analyze this, okay, then you draw your trend lines, from this level, okay, then you can see that it has actually broken that trend line upward. Okay, so meaning that at the moment on this 4 hours time frame, okay, um it's likely going to be bullish in the next 24-48 hours. Okay, based on what you have on the trend line, because it's been going down consistently. So it will range for a while, and it goes down even more. Okay, it will range for a while. So um until this candle actually closes way above this, okay, you should not be bullish about core yet. Okay, until this candle you are seeing here actually closes way above this, okay, they should not be bullish about it yet. All right, because this trend line you are seeing here is actually a bearish trend line. Okay, it's actually a bearish trend line. All right, so for those, in case if that is rejected, if this is closed lower, so you should be looking at this range. Like if you really want to buy core, probably for trading purpose, you want to buy and flip it, real quick. So you should be looking at prices at this level. If you're looking at prices at this level, okay, and it could be lucky. Okay, you could be lucky because of these spikes. But usually, if you are buying big amounts of core, even if you set order at this range, the order will not be completely filled because these are just spikes. Okay, they are spikes. It doesn't really mean that a lot of sellers want to sell at this level, at this price level. Okay, so you still need uh, to be aware of that. These are the regions I'm talking about right here. Okay, so these are spikes. Okay, these are spikes. All right. So all of these spikes you are seeing here, it does not actually mean that if you set an order, it's going to be completely filled. There are some times you set order on the exchange and the order will be partially filled. Okay, so it will be partially filled. So probably you want to buy, maybe you set an order that you want to buy like 1,000 spike, or sorry, 1,000 call, and what you end up buying is just about, maybe out of 1,000 coin, out of 1,000 coin to buy, you may actually end up buying like 200 or 150 or even 50. Okay, so that is the essence of the spike that you are seeing here. But so far so good. There is really one thing that is amazing about Core. Okay, even though they actually surprised a lot of people, including me, because uh, I was really skeptical about it. Because I felt that they are actually leveraging human emotion, okay, to to sell the products, but the team they've actually been pushing hard to prove otherwise, to the industry. Okay, that's why I say their development team, having a couple of spaces on Twitter, having a couple of webinar, live chat with quite number of exchanges in the last few days. They've been pushing and pushing and pushing. Okay, and when a project launch in a bear market like this, I think we should give them time. All right, we should give them time. So now, when you go to the coin market cap now, okay, and you try to like find out more about it, okay, um, let's have a look at the core explorer. Let's have a look at the activities on the blockchain. Okay, this is coin explorer. As you can see right here, this is the coin explorer. They have 21 active validators. Okay, and the coin that is owned by all of these validators is approximately 38 million core. All right, 38 million core, and so far so good on this blockchain. uh Over 9,500 transaction has been completed, as you can see. Okay, that is not bad really, for a new project that is not even up to a month old. Okay, that is not bad if you ask me. Okay, some new projects, they don't even have all this amount of transaction in their blockchain yet, even despite the fact that they've been around for the past 3 months. So this is showing the current price of core, as you can see. Okay, all of these guys are validators. You can see validator 14, 12. So if you want to become a validator on their blockchain, you have to have a reasonable amount of coin. Okay, that will be an average, because if you divide 37 million by 21, okay, that's a huge sum of coin you need to have before you can be able to become a validator on their blockchain. Okay, so that is how much information you can get right there. Okay, let's say if you can have access to the amount of core that these validators are having. So you have 21 out of 24 right now. Okay, so for this guy, node providers, you have over 2.3 million core. Okay, that is on stake, and that is 6.24% of the entire sum of it. Okay, like let me see, the minimum you can use, as you can see right here, Everstake is here. Which other person again? MLab, Unparallel, Positron. Okay, so if you want to become a core validator, okay, so you need to like have at least 1.6 million core right now. Okay, 1.6 million core in order to be part of that validator. Okay, so that is not bad if you ask me. That's not really bad if you ask me. So now, one of the things that could actually skyrocket the success of core, okay, um, I'm going to be giving you my verdicts at the end of the live stream. Okay, for those who are watching this on YouTube, probably this is going to be a recorded version if you are available on YouTube. Okay, this is a live stream on OB. Okay, so if you are watching on YouTube, you are watching a recorded version of the live stream. All right. So at the end of this live stream, I'm not giving you my price prediction for core. Okay. When I tell you the price prediction of core, meaning that the price I think that core will actually get to probably in the next 1 or 2 years. Okay. Also, if I tell you the floor, what could be the possible floor price for core? Okay, it means that is a range that you could actually decide to buy more, core, and even hold it for as long as you want. All right. So let's have a look at some other information that will actually help the development of this project. Okay, and that information is their ecosystem. Okay, their ecosystem, because things have changed. Really, things have changed. Some years back, 2016, 2017, you don't really need to have ecosystem. Projects don't even focus more on ecosystem. They focus on the development on their chain. They focus on how to improve transaction speed. They focus on their security, the blockchain security, the architecture. That's what they try to improve on, and they focus more on getting people to use their blockchain. All right, getting the end users, yeah, let me say the end users to use their blockchain. That's what they focus on. All right. So, but things are changing very fast. Okay. Now a project is as strong as its ecosystem. Let me repeat that again. A project is as strong as its ecosystem. That is the current reality. All right. So, if you're looking at the project, especially a project that have maybe a layer one blockchain or a layer two blockchain, so you have to zoom in and check out what people are building on their ecosystem. Okay, don't just look at what people are building. Also, who are the guys that are building? Okay, because what they are building is as important as the who is building that on their blockchain. All right. So that is what actually drives the real adoption. Okay, the real adoption is when projects come on board, maybe like DeFi projects, NFT projects, and people are actually deploying solutions that are solving real life issues on their blockchain. Okay, it increases the awareness, the real awareness. Okay, it's not about more people have known about Core. Okay, but more people know about Core. How many people are actually using it? For the true economic value on that blockchain. That is the question we need to ask ourselves. Okay. So how many people are using it for true economic activities, on that blockchain? Yeah, well, maybe you have an app, you are mining, you open the app every day, some amount of coin is going in and out, that's okay. That is for marketing. Okay, whatever you are mining, whatever you are doing on your mobile phone is the marketing tactics that the core development team are using to actually make sure that it reaches through the nooks and crannies of the world. That is marketing. But people who come on board to deploy solutions on the blockchain, to bring in their own users, all right, to bring their own users to use that solution. Okay, let me give you an example now. Let's assume that an NFT project launched on Core, and that NFT project is fast becoming the biggest NFT project, raising like selling NFT about let me like $500 million or $1 billion NFT has been sold by that project. Okay, then people need to buy Core. You need to use Core to buy the NFT. So that will actually drive the price of Core because more people would like to buy Core, especially from exchange, from open market, from DEX or from centralized exchanges. Then they use to buy the NFT. All right, that's will skyrocket the economic activities in that ecosystem. Or let's assume that um, there is a marketplace now built on Core. And that marketplace is now competing with the likes of OpenSea, with the likes of Reality, with the likes of CNFT on Cardano blockchain. Is now competing with them, and they're now experiencing like active users, like 1 million active users every month. Okay, so these are things that could skyrocket the success of a project. Now, let me have a look at the core ecosystem real quick. Let me check. The core ecosystem. Okay, these are the guys who are building on core at the moment. All right, project already building on core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not much yet. Okay, they're not much yet. Even all of these guys who are building on, I'm just seeing their logo. I don't even have an idea of, their history. I can't even, So they are real projects. Real project needs to come. That's the truth. Okay, real project needs to come. All right, it's not really about having EVM compatible blockchain. Okay, cost over Satoshi Plus consensus mechanism delivers the composability of an EVM compatible blockchain with the unparalleled security and decentralization of Bitcoin, all with incredibly low fee. Well, anybody can say anything really about the security and all that, you know, but it is hard to compare the security on core with the security on the Bitcoin blockchain. It is extremely hard to compare. So you said decentralized, secured and AVM compatible. Well, that's really okay. If the AVM compatible shows that it's going to be quite easy for people to build on your blockchain. So 2 million unique addresses, 5.7 million transactions, over 20,000 Discord members. Of course, you should expect them to have even more on Discord because of the freebies, the airdrop that attracts people, to their community. 1.6 million followers on Twitter. That's not bad. That's not bad. So let's assume that you would like to build on core. So what do? When you click here, it's going to take you to this website. Okay, to this landing page rather. Okay, that's where you can read more about the project. Then you start deploying your ideas, on their ecosystem. So if you have a real life solution, if you have a solution to a real life problem, okay, I suggest that you fill out this form and see if you can launch out on their ecosystem. And they have the crowd. To be honest with you, they have the crowd. If you check out the core Twitter handle here, where is it? You can see that they have quite a number of followers, 1.6 million followers, right there. And you can see that their tweets get a lot of engagement. They have a lot of followers. So if you have a project, if you are building a project and that project does not really have uh, a big entry point, you know, a big entry point, then people will likely adopt it. Yeah. Because if the entry barrier of the project is slightly higher, then due to the fact, because of the audience, because of the economic value of the audience on core, then your project may not actually experience a good level of audience. You may not actually get the right audience. Okay, so now this is it. This is their Twitter page. And one thing, when it comes to fundamental analysis of a project, you still need to check out their Twitter page. You have to look at the engagement ratio to followers, right? Because there are some projects that have even way more followers than Core DAO. And when they make a tweet, they barely get 100 retweets. Okay, they barely get it. And so it shows that something is still working for these guys. A lot of people are still very much interested in them. And every time they make a tweet, the impression is, they have a lot of massive impression on Twitter. Okay, so that is really a good thing for this project. All right, that's really a good thing for this project. So now we're gonna do something now. I like to compare core. Okay, I like to compare core with Pi because they came to the market with the exact same concept. Okay, they came to the market with the exact same concept. So I like to compare them together. Okay, let's have a comparison because Pi actually launched, although it was an IOU, okay, but they launched way ahead of core. Okay, they launched way ahead of core. And if that is the case, so what we're going to be doing now is we're going to compare the charts. So is there any correlation between core and Pi? When they launched, is there any correlation that we should be looking out for? So we're going to check out that correlation now on this chart. So let's have a look real quick. Let me add Pi to this. Pi. Yes, Pi. Let me change the source to Obi. Why is Obi not coming up for Pi? Okay. Which other platform is Pi trading? No, not here. Crypto. Pi USDT. Yeah. Pi USDT. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. Let me switch this to Pi. Picoin. Wow, this is falling. Okay, let me scroll down. So I think Pi was listed on which exchange? Mex Global. Yeah, so it was listed on Mex Global. Or which other exchange again? So I don't know why it is not available here. Probably may, maybe because it is an IOU, and that is why TradingView actually removed that. Okay, maybe that is why they removed that, because some months ago I was able to use TradingView to do price analysis on on Pi. Okay, on Pi. So if you say Pi coin, okay, it's not coming up even when you use Pi. Okay, it's not coming up. So for that we're not going to be able to compare, because I like to compare the charts. Okay, I like to compare the charts so you can see what is possible and what is not on that chart. Okay, but unfortunately, you cannot actually load the pie charts on TradingView at the moment. Though it used to be, it's not like this before. Okay, but what I'm saying in essence is that let me open a new tab here. I'm going to duplicate this. So I'm going to duplicate this, and I will search for pi. Okay, I'll search for pi. So when I search for pi, okay, when I search for pi, then you can see this notification. Okay, and it's even hard. It doesn't have market cap, doesn't have FDMC. Okay, so you don't have much information right here to even compare with. Okay, so what I'm saying in essence is that, okay, once the airdroppers um begin to sell off the airdrop. Okay, I'm going to be looking at picking up core, possibly. I'm going to be looking at picking up core at 1.8 USDT. Okay, 1.8 USDT, 1.5 USDT. All right. So, and once that happens, okay, you can go back to the platform and stake your coin. That is, if you want to make more coin with that. Okay, but if you look at this, if the ecosystem keep improving, okay, if the ecosystem keep improving, and they work more on onboarding more projects in their ecosystem, okay, if they work more on onboarding more projects in the ecosystem, then I believe that Pi could go as high as $15 to $20 per core. Yeah, that is my prediction on core. Okay, it could go as high. Okay, I think someone said 50. Now 50 looks very much unrealistic. Except before you can see 50, before you can see core as 50, so you need to do this first. You need to multiply this. Okay, even though you're going to be having more, let's say 14, let's say approximately 50 million by that. Okay, let's say 50 million. Yeah, sorry. Okay, look at this. Let's say 50 million multiplied by 50. How much is that? Okay, so the market cap needs to grow all the way from 149 million market cap to 2.5 billion market cap. Okay, 2.5 billion market cap. Okay, so that makes that it looks sort of unrealistic, based on the current market cap. Okay, what is going to make people to actually pump in that money into these markets? What will make investors, what will make traders to pump in that amount of money into the market? So for it to actually achieve that, it means that between now, someone needs to pump in 2.35 billion into that market. All right. So it looks really, really unrealistic if you ask me. All right. Unrealistic if you ask me. So although nothing is impossible in the crypto world, we're looking at 15 to 20 dollar per coin, that's going to be the next all-time high. Okay, that's going to be the next all-time high. Okay, and that will only happen the moment they hit that market cap. Okay, you should be seeing core probably among the top 50 projects. Okay, among the top 50 projects, because if you go to coin market cap now, okay, a project that has a market cap of 2 billion, okay, 2 billion should be among the top 50. Can you see it? Okay, so when you have 2.5 billion right here, then they should even be way above Stellar. Okay, and Stellar is the number 30th position right now. Okay, so that is the only thing. Okay, and the thing is that, can you ever compare the Aptos ecosystem, the VChain ecosystem? Can you ever compare the ecosystem right now with the ecosystem of core? It's not comparable. Okay, it's not comparable. So that is why you should avoid that kind of unrealistic price prediction for core. Okay, so I'm looking at $15 per core, and highest, there could be a spike. Highest is going to be $20 per core. All right. So if you buy core now, and if it should get to that price, okay, then if you don't like 5x, yeah, 5x of your or whatever you invest into that is not bad. Okay. So in bull markets, if they are well positioned, I'm saying this, if they are well positioned, okay, in bull market, then and they keep building the ecosystem, they keep having more and more robust project on board, okay, then if that is the case, then they will possibly have a better chance of building their market, of growing their market cap, okay, growing their market cap. Then when you go, let me go back to core. Go back to rates. I'd like to show you something real quick. Okay, you see, look at the FDMC. Okay, the FDMC is 6.3 billion. Okay, that is when you multiply the current price with the total supply. This 2.1 billion total supply. Okay, so there is still a wide gap between the FDMC and the market cap. Okay, so that gap shows that there is a lot of growth potential on core. Okay, there's a lot of potential on core. Okay, it could grow, and even their volume to market cap ratio is not bad. Okay, look at the volume, look at the market cap ratio is not bad. Okay, not many projects are not even. Let's even have a look at the volume to market cap ratio on Ethereum. It is not even up to that. Okay, let's have a look. This is Ethereum. What is the FDMC? Can you see? The FDMC of Ethereum is even is way lower than core. So there is a lot of potential on that chain. Okay, as long as they build the ecosystem, as long as the ecosystem becomes robust, that is the only chance. That is their lifeline, their life support. Okay, that is the lifeline of that project. All right, that is the lifeline of that project. So if you're going to be interested in core, what you should be looking out for mainly, okay, if you're going to be trading core every day, okay, you can say like it's in bearish trend at the moment on 4 hours time frame, okay, and you have to wait for this to be to break convincingly out of that trend, okay. It has to break out convincingly out of that trend before you become bullish. So something like this, okay, something like this, it can become bullish on it. All right, but if you want to buy, this is the buy range. Okay, the buy range is here. Let me use an extended line for that. Okay, this is a buy range. All right, then if you miss that point, then this is another buy range. Okay, so if you want to be like trade this every day, okay, this is another buy range for you. Okay, so these are useful point of interest on that chart. Okay, these are useful point of interest on that chart. All right, so that is all I have to say about it, and I hope you enjoy this live stream session, and I hope it makes a whole lot of sense to you. Okay, so um, my buy range, you've seen that on the charts, okay, and the extreme condition, okay, probably because I'm expecting that the market will become overly bullish, sorry, overly bearish very soon, okay, because of the economic indices of the US and the China. So we're going to be having an overall downtrend very soon, okay. And when you experience such condition, okay, it's going to be in a rare situation whereby you find the price of core at this level, okay, at 1.8, okay, at 1.8. So by the time it gets to 1.8, it will have lost maybe like 80% of its value all the way from the all-time high, okay. So the distance between the all-time high and the all-time low is probably going to be like, let me check. So this, let's say this is the all-time high on this chart, okay. So let's measure this, okay. I think it was around 6 points, to around 6.5, yeah, 6.5, 6.5 level, then to this, so let me say 1.8, okay. So by that level, it will have lost 72% of its value from all-time high, okay. It will have lost 72% of value from all-time high, okay. That's a nice place to place your bid also, okay. That is if you're looking forward to actually holding this for a long time, okay. But if you're just trader, you're a day trader, all of these points I said earlier on, they should be your point of interest on that chart, all right. So that is so much so good about the technical analysis of core. Okay, so I want you guys to meet me tomorrow, or probably next tomorrow, and let's have another insightful discussion about another coin, or maybe a different topic entirely. Okay, so that is so much so good how far we can go today. Don't forget to hit the follow button at the top of this live stream, okay, and join my chats, join the group on OB, comprising of over 6,000 members. Okay, so have a nice day and bye for now. Yeah, I missed this part. Don't forget also to check out Crypto Niche YouTube channel. Okay, Crypto Niche. Let me go on YouTube. So if you're active on YouTube, this is where you can find me. You can find me on YouTube. Yeah. So what you have to do is to come here. Okay, come here, type Crypto Niche. Crypto Niche. Okay, type Crypto Niche. Okay, you can say Crypto Niche channel. Yeah. Then hit the enter button. Then you find the channel right here. The channel has grown all the way from 80 subscribers to 1,470 something subscribers now. And it is something you need to pay attention to, because there's a lot of values to be gained from subscribing to the channel. A whole lot of values to be gained from being a subscriber on the channel. Okay, so when you hit this, when you click on this, it will take you to the channel homepage. Okay, this is channel homepage. How to become crypto writer, whatever, it's right there. There are a bunch of videos that will actually help you to jumpstart your career in the cryptocurrency, industry. So, and I have a free course for you guys. Look at this playlist right here. I have a free course for you. This is the course. Where is it? There is a beginner's guide. All right, this is, where is it? Yeah, crypto trading for beginners. This is a free course for everyone or anyone. Okay, for everyone or anyone that wants to jumpstart their career in crypto trading. So this is a full course, like a beginner's course for you that you can take, comprises of, different videos, different modules that you can watch. Okay, so just make sure that you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, and enjoy all of these free courses and free content. All right. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna be seeing you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.